Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. There's a link in the description. It's a terrible situation. Thankfully, at this point in time, it doesn't involve a fatality, a death. However, that may change. So we're going to look through the details. In essence, this happened Wednesday evening at around 7 p.m. in a food court in a shopping centre north of Melbourne. The shopping centre is called Taylor's Lake Shopping Centre. This happened in the food court. 5 teenagers set upon 2 men. One of the men that was set upon, was stabbed. We're not told how many times. We're not told how many times that person was stabbed. That 19-year-old man from Sunbury. We're not provided with the name of the victim either, or indeed any of the assailants. But we are told that of the 2 men that were attacked, one 19-year-old man from Sunbury was stabbed, and he's currently in hospital in a critical condition, fighting for his life. 5 teenagers were involved in the attack on these 2 men. The youngest is aged 14, and my take on it, and I could be wrong of course, but my take on it is that the youngest is perhaps the stabber. Perhaps, speculation of course, perhaps the stabber. Why do I say that? Well, because in my estimation, the 14-year-old has been charged with the most serious crime out of any of the 5 teenagers. That 14-year-old has been charged with intentionally causing serious injury. The other 4 teenagers that set upon the 2 men, the other 4 are aged between 16 and 17 years of age, and they've been charged with affray. So again, it's the 14-year-old that's been charged with the most serious crime, and that is intentionally causing serious injury. So I have to presume, could be wrong of course, but I have to presume that that means it is believed that the 14-year-old is the scumbag, the piece of shit, the filth that stabbed the 19-year-old man from Sunbury. Let's hope the 19-year-old man pulls through. He's currently in hospital in critical condition. So thoughts and prayers to him and his family. We're not told of the injuries sustained by the other man that was set upon. So I'm going to presume, hopefully I'm right, I'm going to presume the other injuries, if any, were not serious. So we're going to reserve our thoughts and prayers for the 19-year-old man that's currently fighting for his life. So all 5 teenagers that set upon the 2 men have been arrested. I believe they were all arrested outside Water Gardens train station. Again, the youngest was the 14-year-old who's been charged with intentionally causing serious injury and affray. The other 4 were charged with affray. So there's going to be a remand hearing which should have happened today. I've not seen an update, so this is all the information that we have at this point in time. So there we go. That is the information. We're not again we're not told the name of the victim, but we do hope that he does pull through. And in my personal view, I hope the book's thrown at the 5 teenagers, but of course in particular whomever it happens to be that stabbed the 19-year-old man. That's not something that ought to be tolerated anywhere, and there's just no call for it to be tolerated in Melbourne, in Australia. Just no call for it. Don't let this become a habit. Throw the book at the scumbag. Lock him up for a very long time. Let him and his buddies know that this will never be tolerated in Australia. Gonna wrap things up. Take care.